Steve, obviously a disappointing afternoon. Can you explain how we've come away with no points?
Didn't score. Gave a sloppy goal away, which was probably the only chance of the game. But ask the players, Jim, because I've been let down today. The club maybe have been let down. Personally, I feel let down because we're on a slippery slope at the minute. There's 3 games now on the spin, and that ain't good enough. We haven't changed nothing from the start of the season in terms of systems. Mixed personnel about now and again, but it's the same 16, same system that was getting us results and clean sheets, and now it's not working. Now, people might think I'm passing the buck, but that's on the players today because there weren't enough in it for us to warrant a win. And you're playing a team that are rock bottom and down on their luck. But we're nowhere near it today.
Developing that theme a bit, I mean, first half we were extremely lacklustre, weren't we?
I thought second half as well until they scored. When they scored, the boys started to put a bit of effort in.
But 3 minutes to go, you're not going to get the game back, are you?
No, I wouldn't say they put effort in, I'd say that they give it a go. You know, they try to force them to defend, try to force them to make saves, and give them credit. You know, they huffed and puffed and done what they wanted to do. But in general, mate, that's not good enough today. And that's not. People might say team select. We play the same system from pre-season to now. It's just I think players they're either thinking that they're too good and don't have to put extra work in, or they're can't handle it being where we are because we're in a don't know about now, but we was in a good place, and maybe the fear factor of staying in there. Maybe they can't do it, I don't know. That's something I've got to assess and think about.
Okay, I mean, to be honest, with all due respect to Harlow, the only way they actually looked like scoring this afternoon is if there was some horrendous mistake in our defence, and that was what exactly happened, wasn't it? There was a bad error in our defence.
Lack of communication, Jim.
Yeah.
Lack of communication, and my coaching staff spoke about that before the game, and they obviously didn't listen to them because it was lack of communication where they scored the goal. So, can I pinpoint anyone that had an outstanding game? Not really. Can I pinpoint anyone that looked like they were going to change the game for us? Not really. It seems to be getting a trend at the minute. Now, I haven't got resources to go out and just bring people in. You know, some people might have to be moved on, contract or not. But, like I said to him in there, a manager's job is reliant on players, and didn't get carried away when we was winning, and you kept asking me the questions. I'm not going to get carried away now, but they've got to realise that if they don't put performances to stay where they were and let their guard drop and think it's going to be a bit easier, that's when they come unstuck, and that's when triggers get pulled and the bosses get the boot. And I've just given them a wake-up call in there because I'm not sure if they understood that. You know, bitterly disappointed today. Bitterly disappointed. Ruins my weekend, ruins the fans' weekends. But the standards they've set, they just seem to have dropped them in the last few weeks.
Sometimes you can accept a 0-0 even at a place like this, but to actually lose the game and hand Harlow their first win of the season, and they were always going to win at some stage, but you've got to say, why us?
Exactly, Jim. We don't have a good record against them anyway, or I don't have a good record against them. But let's get it right today. Nowhere near it, some of them players. Absolutely nowhere near it. And all I can do is change the personnel that were on the bench to come onto the pitch. I can't change the whole way we played. But listen, we haven't changed how we're playing. But now people seem to think that it's the wrong way. You know, the wrong way. We're playing the wrong way to win games of football. We weren't saying that after 7-8 games. What it is, the players go out there. That's where I've got to run the call. Am I picking the wrong players? Have I got the wrong players in the squad when the going gets tough? They're questions to ask myself over the next week, and then we'll decide, won't we? You know, some might be here, some might not. But that's something that they've got to worry about, not me. That's something they've got to look over their shoulder about now, because, like I say, the last 3 games have been unacceptable.
I suppose the one argument might have been in terms of subs and not. Ramadan might have come on maybe
Yeah, the plan was to get him on, but obviously with Sammy not knee jarring, and the lad's come in and done me a favour. He's done really well, but it's one of those. He's been out for a while. He's played a lot of games, and he felt his knee. And I don't want to go in again on my watch. You know what I mean? He's worked ever so hard to get back. He's played quite a few games in a short space of time, so he wasn't 100% right when he came out just after the second half. Took a knock on it, and like I say, that's why we brought him off, and Liam had to go in.
Beautiful, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Okay.
through there.
Well, thanks for explaining that. Obviously, the games, if you like, get even more difficult, don't they? Worthing away on Tuesday in the League Cup. But what an opportunity for players to really redeem themselves and pull out a big result.
Well, they haven't got no reason not to, Jim. They had no reason not to play today. You know, regardless of what went on Monday. You know, I spoke to them about it before the game. Don't look for excuses. Ifs, buts, maybes are always used in football, but they shouldn't be, because the fact of the matter is they were better than us in terms of the box today. They had their one chance and scored. We had a couple towards the end and didn't score. Other than that, they had 0-0 written all over it, because it was two teams that, in my eyes, were flat to deceive, if you like, to be in the run and prem. And that's me being brutally honest.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, thanks for your honesty, Steve. We look forward, I think, to Worthing on Tuesday evening, and then back home again, Netherhead next Saturday.
Yeah, some people, like I say, have a good look at themselves, because I'm reliant on them, the board are reliant on them, and the supporters are reliant on them players out on that pitch at the minute, and they're not producing the goods like they were earlier season. And it's nothing to do with how we're playing.
Thanks very much, Steve. Thanks a lot.
I'll ask a little bit about you in just a moment or so, but you've had quite a long post-match discussion in there. What was said?
It's just basically, I'm not going to say too much. I don't think anything that's said in there should come out too bad. But we just know we need to be better at the end of the day. We've not scored in 3 games. To be fair, we defended all right today, just couldn't score. But everyone knows we need to be better. That's all it comes down to, really.
How does it feel as a unit to come off the pitch having lost the game today?
Yeah, I think everyone's just... I don't think I could use the word on the interview, but everyone's just fuming. It's for them to be where they are in the league and us to be where we are. We've got to be turning teams over like that, to be honest with you. I think we go on to Tuesday and then take it back into the league on Saturday.
Do you accept the result was fair tonight, or do you feel you're a bit hard done by it?
Well, I think apart from the goal, maybe I think Johnny would probably hold his hands up for the goal. Maybe he should have come out. Communication needs to be better. But other than that, I don't think they really tested our goal once. We've had a couple of chances, especially late on. So I don't think we deserve to lose the game, but we wasn't good enough, so that's down to us.
Is there fighting talk out there, that we're going to turn this round to?
Yeah, I think the gaffer's calling on all of us to sort of stand up now and get us out of the little dip that we're in. Because you still look at it, I think we're still second, maybe.
Well,
I think we need to get ourselves out of that little dip, and then we can see where we go from there.
A little bit about yourself. You've obviously joined us on a dual registration from Concord, filling in for Jack Parter. How did that come about?
For me, I'm not too sure how it come about, to be honest, but for me, I've been injured for a very long time. I've had 2 knee operations, and for me, it's just about playing games and trying to get through games. I think today I had to come off. My knee was a bit sore from the surface, if anything. Hopefully that's all right. I'll settle down by tomorrow, and then I can just carry on getting minutes until the lad's back fit.
Yeah, exactly. And how are you sort of fitting into the group? I know it's quite a nice group to
get it's like the changing room's really good. Obviously today it's not so great, but the boys have really accepted me, and yeah, it's a nice place to be around, to be honest. I've really enjoyed coming in. Just hope the results start picking up.
Yeah, it looks as if you're just as comfortable as an attacking fullback as a defensive fullback.
Yeah.
What are the strengths of your game, would you say?
To be honest, I've always played higher up the pitch. I've only sort of played there the last few years. I was always a striker back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so I've always liked getting forward. If anything, I've always tried to work defensively on my game. But to be honest, I want to get forward and get deliveries in the box. Maybe to sneak a couple of goals in eventually.
You're involved in the dead balls as well?
Yeah. Today they put me on the set pieces. I think I only had one, to be honest. One set piece, one free kick. It's just about we need to score goals, and I think Gaffer's just looking at it as a left footer. Maybe it's a different type of delivery in the box, and we can see what we can do from there.
Okay, all right. Good luck.
Cheers, thank you very much.